get some sun, baby, it's time to go. All we need to put on is the radio. I can feel the heat is rising, and that beat is hypnotizing. No, we run the show. Let's get louder, come on, lose control. Got to live or we get too old. Come on, shine, shine a little tonight.
Okay, so what's happened?
Just got from with the alternate, so we slowed right down. Dad's gone downstairs. What's Dad doing?
He's trying to fix the alternator because there's a horrible smell. Dad just had to take off the alternator, hasn't he, and replace it with a new one.
Yeah, so in the middle of the sea.
We're just in the middle of the sea
With the jib up.
with the jib up. I
Really nuts.
can't walk around as much because that thing, it's really
Mine's
warm.
just flat out.
The dog, Veronica.
The dog's flat out.
Yep. And we're doing 1.4 knots with just the jib up. Instead of a floppy ensign, we've got a floppy ensign. A really floppy ensign. And got a floppy jib.
And a smelly alternator.
Yeah.
Awesome. Dad's got his oven gloves. Gonna go cook some alternator for tea.
Yeah.
It's already cooked.
Dad, be careful.
Have you got a new alternator, like?
I've got a new alternator, but I have to take the pulley off this one to put it on. So I'm just going to see if I can.
What's a pulley?
I don't know what's wrong with this one.
This didn't happen in dark.
Yeah, definitely.
Just making sure it's fully cooked.
It's not the way I expected to spend the evening.
Wow.
Hot.
Did you do anything?
Wait, have the towel in
Yeah, I feel
hold
like
it.
we need to tell.
Look, so you go like that, look, you go like,
Isn't fair?
It's alright, 2 seconds.
and then you go.
Andrew Robert Hodgson beating
Oh,
up
it's
an
got the hammer
alternator.
out.
Got the fixing stick.
Your teeth! Maybe to get another towel and help.
Yeah, you're alright.
In today's episode, we watch Andrew Robert Hodgson fix the alternator.
I'm just happy that we're having a mechanic on board.
Replace the alternator and see if it is charging at the correct voltage.
Does it work?
So
Oh, wait,
it
we're
looks
just
like
walking
it's
in?
working. So I need to just do some more checks, but we need to get this sail away first.
Yep.
What have you done now?
So we've replaced the alternator because you can see in there it's got very hot and there was bits of molten metal coming out of it.
Oh wow.
So it's got really hot inside there,
Is that bad?
and it's melted things. Bit of a
That's
nightmare.
massive.
But yeah, we've got a spare alternator, so we fitted that, but it is the old one that had failed once before and I fixed it. So we need to get that fixed somewhere or buy a new one. But we'll just have to see where we can get that done.
How do you think your fix has gone? I think you put your middle finger up there.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
It's charging at 40 amps now, so yeah.
And you've connected it to the house battery now, you
It's
said.
connected to the house batteries, they're charging at 40 amps, so that's giving us power into and all the other stuff like the auxiliaries in that.
What did we just see?
A sea turtle, I think.
Pretty certain that was a sea turtle.
Yeah.
Gutted we didn't get it on camera.
And I was getting ready and then I just thought it's not going to be anything.
Yeah,
Dad thought it was a dead human.
that did start with because it was a really rounded top to it, and then there was loads of jellyfish around that area, and I thought, well, what are the jellyfish? Are they eating it? And then all of a sudden it put its fins up in the air, it put its head out of the water and then just scooped up under the water, didn't it? It was really random.
Day 2 in the Big Brother house.
Yeah. What time is it? It's 11:30.
11:30 on our passage, but it's a bit difficult to say because we've not been ashore since, it's Monday today and we've not been ashore since Saturday.
Yeah.
So we left Jib to get to Fengarola, set off that next day and got to Malaga.
Yeah.
And then we set off from Malaga yesterday, which was Monday.
Yeah.
Set off from Malaga Monday, had a night passage last night, and now we're into our second day to get to Cartagena.
Yeah.
So you've just had a little morning snooze after your night, because you did the whole night passage
Yeah.
watch. Marsha did the night passage watch because she kept jumping on my head, so Dad brought her upstairs.
But just off the bottom corner of Spain. So that was Gibraltar there. We came all the way across here to Malaga, and then across from Malaga to this bit of a headland here. We're going to get round here for about 5 o'clock tonight. So we'll get round this part here by about 5, as it tells us on there. And that's the distance to the waypoint. And that's the wind we've got behind us, and that's the wind we've got over the deck, which is 0 because it exactly matches the speed of the boat, which is quite random. But yeah, once we get around this headland, we might get a little bit more wind, so we might be able to sail. But with it being thundery, I just hope it doesn't get silly windy. But we'll see what happens. Beggars can't be choosers, as usual. I can't wait until we get in this marina and wash the boat. It is absolutely minging. Look at the state of that. It's like just really fine dust from the desert. And on there. It's everywhere. It's on all the deck surfaces. It's absolutely minging. It's properly disgusting.
Got a little friend. I don't know what the heck nug that is. Furry as well. What is it? Yeah, weird. Look at his little feet. It looks like a coconut.
So we made Cartagena and we ended up coming up to a nice little anchorage.
Because it was too early to go in.
It was too early to go into the marina, but last night was very intense, wasn't it? So it was just
Stephanie felt sick, and if she felt sick,
bashing and crashing. The fridge exploded all its guts out its front door because we hadn't put the little pin back in.
it was just a horrible night.
And Rebecca was sick at about 4 o'clock, coming around the peninsula. And then we're just getting an anchor, and then we're gonna go into the marina at Cartagena. Coming into Cartagena Marina.
I feel like
Nice.
the world's worst trip.
Wasn't good last night, was it?
No. Because I felt sick, and it's not normal for me to feel sick.
No. Wasn't good, it was bouncy, wasn't it? No?
Oh, I thought you said something. Knackered. We're all knackered. Absolutely wasted. It gave us a kicking.
Wasn't a good night passage, was it?
It was not a good night passage.
At least it was that night.
The last night passage, yeah, at least it was the last night of the passage. would have been finding somewhere to shelter if it had been the first
Yeah.
night of the passage. But yes, we're coming into Cartagena now. Give them a call on the radio, get tucked up, go to sleep for several hours.
A little gun emplacement
Oh, yeah, it's
protecting the.
It looks like a mushroom house.
Yeah, it does look like a mushroom house. Can you see it just there? There's our little fancy walls garden. Some big warships. Soon to be coming into Cartagena Marina. We've got some big massive private yachts, boats there. Where are we at, guys?
We're at Cartagena.
Yeah, southern Spain. And what we're going to go and do?
We're gonna go get checked in.
Back, because we checked out in Lilinia, went to Gibraltar, and then we're going to check back in Cartagena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks a lovely place.
Yeah,
Can't wait to
it
start
smells nice.
exploring.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
The night before, we'd had wind from every single direction possible, and then it started thundering and lightning.
Yeah, it was a
So
bit intense.
We
No, but we thought it was thundering and
well,
lightning.
it was thundering and lightning, and I wasn't too thrilled out about it. And we ended up pulling into an anchorage, waiting for it to get light, and we were just knackered, absolutely wrecked. I think it was the tiredest I've been
Yeah.
on a boat ever.
Yeah.
I was wrecked.
But we were on sea. We were on the sea for 5 days, weren't we?
Yeah, but it was just the final bit.
Yeah.
I think because we had the alternator burst,
Yeah.
so that took a lot of energy, and then we had the mentalness at the end of the second night,
Yeah.
which is just utterly chaotic.
Yeah.
There was waves coming from every single direction,
Yeah.
and just like lifting the boat up and just dropping
Yeah.
it down.
Yeah, and Dad said he couldn't see the nav light.
We couldn't see the nav lights at one point. The bow of the boat went that deep into one of the waves. The nav lights just went out,
Disappeared.
and I thought that it had broken the light on the front,
Oh.
or it had just like had an electrical fault.
Yeah.
But then the wave came crashing back and over the deck, and the nav lights came back on. So it had gone that deep into the water, I couldn't see the nav lights.
And then loads of pans about drifting boats.
Yeah, so I was keeping watch like properly on the ball all night, because there was these 3 boats that had broken the moorings, and or immigrant boats. I don't know quite which ones they were, but they were drifting about 10 miles off the coast of Cartagena, which was, we were going pretty much 10 miles off the coast of
Yeah, yeah.
Cartagena, all the way along to Cartagena.
Crazy.
So yeah, it was not a nice night.
Not a good night.
No.
And we'll keep Daddy looking this way though, girls.
Is there a marina? Is there a Chandler's?
Yeah.
Is there?
A nautical store, Ascar. Right, why have we got high-vis vests on?
So that we don't get killed by the wagons.
So we're going to check in at the police station, and we've come through the port entrance bit, and then he's given us these.
High vis vest.
Yeah, that looks like a camel.
Shipping tour.
Yeah, these all go on
Cool.
onto
So this must be the initiation process.
We look like
So if you can leave without your high vis, that means you're checked in.
we look like minions.
Yeah, funny. Taking the Q flag down.
Yay, we're official.
No more stress about we're not checked in.
Flag.
Put the yellow flag, and then put the Spanish one back up. Flying nicely. So we've had a 1 day passage. Oh no,
2 days.
2 night passages and a day passage to get to Cartagena, and it was quite a bad passage last night, wasn't it? Really rolly. So where are we at? Wow, look how far we are.
Came right from there, and then now we're here.
Awesome. Excellent. Good job.
So what's the plan today?
I don't know, so we officially checked back into the Schengen.
Yes, excellent. That's a
That was really easy.
really easy.
Cartagena port with the policia.
Really good as well. They were really efficient. Literally, we had a booking at 9:15. We got there for about 10 past-ish.
Put on high vis vest.
Yeah, we were in high business. Well, you can see on the video. But then we went into the
police office, and
Where you went in.
yeah, I actually went in without knocking and walked straight into an office, and he said 1 minute please, and I thought he'd said come on in please. I opened the door back up and walked in, and he was like no, 1 minute please. So I went back out. We stood outside for about 5-10 minutes, and then he came out, took our passports in, asked us what we wanted, and came back out with them all stamped up. The easiest check-in. He was such a nice bloke. He spoke perfect English. Really chuffed a bit. Not that they should speak English. I mean, it's always
We tried Spanish, but no,
straight into
Morning,
English.
how
Yeah,
are you?
yeah, absolutely efficient as anything. And the marina here, I can't fault them. They're absolutely spot on. Really good.
Yeah.
So if you want to visit Cartagena Marina, it's Yacht Port Cartagena. It's real.
The night time.
What just happened, Rebecca?
I just lost half of my thing.
No!
Becca's not in a good place.
She isn't, no, she's knacked. Still suffering a bit after the passages, aren't you? Which is only expected because you weren't particularly great, just the sort of last 2 hours of the journey wasn't
You
you.
don't have a good sleep, do we?
No, you don't. You need a couple of days to recharge. Well, you're just blooming Mrs. Bunny, blooming, what's it called? Energizer Bunny. Like something off the Energizer advert.
Lithium battery girl.
Yeah, lithium battery girl.
No, it never stops.
No, she doesn't. So, we're going. Oh, we can make it across here, look. Oh, stop.
Look up there though, look up there.
What?
Oh, look up there, look up there. Man from America.
Yeah, it does a bit. Oh, it's flashing. Quick.
I'm always last.
All you see is just a truck goes. Yeah, that does look American-esque. San Francisco.
Yeah, what's wrong with it? Oh, look at that one. Oh, cheesy crazy.
She's yowsless. You're really yowsless. Oh, Rex. She's just having a really bad day.
Yeah. It's like the other day when anything.
How did it go out?
It's like that on that night passage when anything dramatic could happen, it just happened, didn't it?
Look at that. That's like an ex-Navy mast.
Yeah.
Oh, don't look down.
Go the end bed.
Yeah.
Does Dad want to go the end? I should have said the camera. Woohoo! Wow! Ah! Don't look down! Woo! What's it like, Ben?
Cool.
The amphitheatre is over there, but it's not open just yet. Put this around my neck. You can see up to there and down there. My God. What was that like, guys?
Freaked out.
Well, that's surprised it went up really quick.
Really quick and
Yeah.
really high.
wasn't doing stuff out of that.
Oh, my heart was something I couldn't cope. I was gripping onto the handle.
Did you see the woman?
Oh no.
She was scared, the one.
I was too busy pooing my pants myself.
That's class, though.
That's a good Roman amphitheatre, that, isn't it? You can see where the gladiators had to come out.
Oh, yeah.
They came out in the bottom.
Yes.
So this bit's broken down. This wall would have been all built up, so it's a circle, so they can't escape.
It's like a mushroom.
So we came in from here through that little slot there, around here, into here, and we're based just literally just down there.
We're just staying on all these hills. There's a castle whenever we.
Yeah, on every single hill there's a castle. It must have been so well fortified. So that's the customs house, where the border force house, Polizia. That's the Polizia there, and in relation to the marina, it's all the way there.
2 miles in total there and back.
Yeah, so yeah, it was a mile there and a mile back, wasn't it? This was a bullring. Whose are these legs? We can see some legs under there, but who do they belong to?
A duck, a peacock.
It's a peacock. I like this. You just look scary.
I'll pretend to be the gun.
So what we're trying to do here is we found this picture here,
Of my
which
mother.
looks like Claire when she was younger. Massive, massive trees. The trunks on them are humongous. We're here at Cartagena Theatre. pretty impressive. It's doing fairly reasonably good, Nick, and I think they still must do shows here.
It started out like a movie scene, something straight out of a magazine. I crossed my fingers you'd come to me, then all of a sudden it became reality. Don't care about no gold, no one else to hit my phone up. None of that pretentious life. No, 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 don't need no pills to get high. There's no doubt in my mind. Your love, it is all that I need.
So, now what's the mission? Where are we going now? So it's a high-speed museum. So we've just... Yeah, high-speed museum.
Anything my remedy. You gave me a purpose, now I'm on my feet. I'm dancing to the pounding of your heartbeat. Your eyes sing the sweetest melody. Don't care about no gold, no one else to hit my phone up. None of that pretentious life. No, 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 don't need no pills to get high. There's no doubt in my mind. Your love, it is all that I need. It's all that I your loving, all I need is your loving.
So I've done my washing. Dad's got the sewing machine out. And what's it doing?
Rain.
We wanted to rain all week to cool the air down, but not today.
Not when we're doing jobs.
Yeah. So the girls are dancing in the rain. They're having fun. Ah. Wet deck. Smells nice though, doesn't it, girls?
It smells nice.
So what has this little sewing queen been doing today?
So what we've been doing today, we've had a few sewing jobs that we needed to do. So one is the canopy. The last passage we had potential for a thunderstorm, and it was picking up with the wind like it was going to have a thunderstorm. So it started gusting quite strong, and we had the canopy out, and I looked up at it and there was various stitches coming undone left, right and centre. So we ended up putting it away and saving it, and now we're in port by the marina. We've taken it down and stitched it back up, so it's just a bit of a sort of get me through the season type scenario. But at the back end of the season I think we'll take it all down and renew it and change it. But yeah, that's a job for later on, but this will see us through to then hopefully. Then the dog guard needed a new zip putting on it, so
Have you done that?
I just need to cut that zip off there, and that's got
cool.
a new zip on it.
It keeps coming open, doesn't it?
Yeah, so that's
And then that means we can put that.
Nutella sandwich.
Yeah. That means we can put this away instead of it keep sliding down to the door.
Keeps the dog from getting up to the really.
Yeah.
And this cushion was ripping around there.
Because we lay on it all the time on a night time.
So we've restitched that.
Yeah, looks good.
And that should keep that going for a bit.
And boys,
And the mighty sewing machine still goes strong.
done a lot of work.
Good old Ellen Explore 320. What a beauty. She's a right little good one.
Cool. Leaving Cartagena Marina.
Yay! We're going to the fueling pontoon first,
Yeah.
and then we'll be on our way to Ibiza.
We're going
back to the island.
Interesting. You're heading straight for now. Alright, there's a catamaran. So I'll go and get ready to do my lines and then go to Fume Pontoon.